the hammer falls.
The fleet has lost contact with the ground forces at New Gettysburg. General Minsk has ordered the immediate disengagement of the Korhal fleet from the Tarsonian system. Protoss and Zerg forces continue to battle across the core continent of Tarsonis. Receiving incoming transmission.
I can't believe he actually left her down there. I'm gone, and you better come with me. There's no telling who Arcturus will screw over next.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Gentlemen, you've done very well. But remember that we've still got a job to do. The seeds of a new empire have been sown, and if we hope to reach...
To hell with you!
You're making a terrible mistake. Don't even think to cross me. I have sacrificed too much to let this fall apart.
You mean like you sacrificed Kerrigan?
You'll regret that. You don't seem to realize my situation here. I will not be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burnt to ashes around me. If you try to get
The fleet is prepped and ready, Commander. Awaiting orders.
The hell with him. We're gone.
It appears that General Duke has successfully activated Tarsonis' primary defensive weapon, the ion cannon. The cannon must be shut down if any escape attempt is to be made.
Oh boy, time to get out of here.
Commander, looks like we're on our own. It's funny. Seems like yesterday Arcturus was the idealistic rebel crusader. Now he's the law and we're the criminals. Kills me to know that we helped him achieve his goals of conquest. Damn it. I shouldn't have let her go alone.
So yeah, here we are at the final Terran mission where, yeah, Arcturus is gone and did it. He went mad and now we gotta escape the planet in a Empire Strikes Back fashion. And here I'm gonna show you why we need to get out of here. As you can see, poor Jimmy just took 100 damage. This is the first time he's taken that much damage around the whole campaign. So, in this mission we're up against the Sons of Korhal, which are the Red Terrans, and Alpha Squadron, which are the White Terrans. And neither of them, well, Sons of Korhal, they're a bunch of bitches. You can kill them easily. But Alpha Squadron, yeah, they're not fucking around. So we're gonna do the last hope strategy, which is build a bunch of battle cruisers and get out of here. You want to reinforce this right area of your base because that's where mostly Alpha Squadron will be attacking you from, and those are the ones you're scared of. On the left side of the map, close to your base, you'll be facing the Sons of Korhal, which are, take it or leave it, doesn't matter. They don't attack that much. They mostly come at you with Marines, Goliaths, but it doesn't matter. Alpha Squadron is the one that comes at you with siege tanks, and this is the first time where they actually siege them up. They're not just auto-attacking as soon as they get in range. No. They stop, they siege up, and then you gotta deal with that. But before we get into any of that, we gotta build our base. Because while we have a sizable force, yeah, it's not doing anything. These siege tanks are unupgraded. Marines are unupgraded, and yeah, placing that first mine is a good thing because it gives you vision and kind of like an early warning system to let you know what, these guys are coming, you better get ready. But yeah, build a couple of bunkers over here. So right in front of these pillars, scaffoldings, I don't know what they are. You want to build like 2 bunkers. Yeah, it'll help you defend against most attacks, and that way you can siege your tanks up a little bit further because, well, we'll get to that in a little bit. You just need to trust me. You need them there. And, yeah, you also you don't want to waste your gas on a whole lot of useless upgrades. Since we're going the battlecruiser route, you can technically reinforce a full squadron of battle cruisers from this base alone, and you don't have to expand. But I also got super lucky with the attacks, so they weren't as aggressive this time as they normally are. As you can see here, this is the left side of the base. There's a couple of Marines you have to clear out, but, you know, that's fine. They're pushovers. You put 2 bunkers and then 1 missile turret in the middle of them to deny the enemy access, so they have to kill more stuff, and it gives you more time to kill them. I also made the mistake of not putting the fire bat in the front bunker in the first one, because I thought, nah, if they get close, and the second one can have the fire bat. And yeah, we'll also start our starport. We're gonna want to tech up to battle cruisers as soon as possible. Here, as you can see, we got the 2 tanks ready, but whoops, you need to research siege mode, because this is StarCraft 1. This isn't StarCraft 2, where they're all like, yeah, whatever, just have it. Although it was pretty cool, you didn't have to research it then. Yeah, once this is done, here I'm kind of showing you a couple of areas where you can build missile turrets, but I was kind of uneasy about this open spot where they could possibly get through, so I'm just gonna build a 3rd bunker in that area and reinforce it. Here, once our starport is finished, we're gonna want its attachment right away. And what do you know? Sons of Korhal is attacking. We need this SCV out here for repairs, so our bunker doesn't start burning down. And we're good. We held it off. Siege mode finishes. This is a neat little trick, by the way. If your SCV is ever on the wrong side of like a bunker defense, you can always bring him in, and at least in 2, I know you can put him in any direction you want. But in this one, apparently it seems to know that, yeah, I want him behind the lines. I don't want him in the front. So it's a neat thing you could do. And if it doesn't come out that way, you can try it again, and hopefully it'll happen. But yeah, a couple missile turrets here, because also, aside from getting attacked from the 2 choke points, you're gonna get attacked from random battle cruisers and wraiths. So you want 1 missile turret right there by your base, by where your minerals are, and a couple along this wall. Not too many. You don't need to fill the whole wall with missile turrets. Just like 1 or 2 would be fine. And yeah, as you can see, we're starting production on our science facility.
Complete.
Bind your ComSat station to your #1 key. And yeah, we just slowly but surely we'll get there. I'm sure there's other ways you can do this. There's more like action-packed ways, but it's the last mission. You're going up against super aggressive Terrans. You know what? Just battle cruise it. When in doubt, just cruise it out. Oh yeah, and in StarCraft 1, you need to build a physics lab in order to get access to battle cruisers. And we'll also get our armory going because, well, we're only upgrading 1 thing, but it's going to be a super powerful thing. Another thing that you have to look out for is random ghosts, because they are also super aggressive. They tend to lock down any mechanical units, and then, just like the wraiths, as soon as you hit them, they use their cloaking ability, which is smart, but, you know, a little annoying. But those will be more of a problem later on, like close to the end of the mission. So as you can see, we build a dropship here as we have all these SCVs building, because like I said in previous video, they're prone to getting stuck by the supply depots or right here, like in between buildings, and then you won't be able to get them out. And then it's awkward for everybody. 1 last missile turret here, just in case, because there's a couple of annoying science vessels that you'll face. And this is our target. This is the ion cannon. Does it remind you of a certain ion cannon from another movie? Well, this isn't a movie, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it kind of looks like the one from Empire Strikes Back. Except this time, we need to destroy it so we can get out of here, instead of preserving it so we can get out of here, like they did in that one. And no, we don't have a cool cameo by a character with a cape. Yeah, there's our first battle cruiser. Now you're feeling a little more safe. You got a Commodore in the air. I don't know what rank that is. I don't even know if that's real or not. Probably is, but whatever, it sounds cool. All I think of when I see that rank is that band from the 80s that made disco, I think. Disco's cool. You guys like disco? I like disco. Yeah, we're also gonna build a second starport because eventually we're gonna have enough gas to pump out 2 battlecruisers once we have our research already taken care of. I was kind of hesitant on this Yamato cannon upgrade, mainly because in this mission you face a bunch of science vessels that as soon as you start attacking them, they will EMP your battlecruisers. And I know with a little micro you can avoid getting all your battlecruisers mana, essentially, or energy being drained. But I kind of forget about that and just A-click. Because it's a battlecruiser. Like, okay, I don't have access to my Yamato cannon. Here, take this big shot, or take these big guns and die. I, however, let it go, and then it comes in handy later on, so no big loss. As you can see, Sons of Korhal still attacking, still being aggressive. We repair Jimmy because we don't want him to die, because then we'll fail the mission. 2 battlecruisers. Aw, man, now we're more than ready. I feel like I could take on the whole empire by myself.
Add-on complete.
Go ahead, HQ. Some chop.
Yeah, a couple of pick up SCV. Start building. Oh, here we go. This is why you need your tech forward. As you saw, this ghost can hit us from, well, he can call in the nuke from far away, and since he's cloaked, we need to scan that whole area, and we need a siege tank to take care of that little problem. Because if you try to go up there with regular units, they also have siege tanks nearby. So there's a chance they kill all your units before you get there, and then the nuke drops, and then they kill even more of your stuff. But luckily we got it. So here we have, what, 5 battlecruisers. We cleared the entrance right here to close to the Korhal, or Sons of Korhal base, or Red Terran if you want. We're gonna go on a little bit of an offensive. And mainly what this is doing is just like, alright, all the units you have in reserve, just bring them on. They got Wraiths, they got Marines, and they got Goliaths. They got siege tanks too, but we're in the air, so it doesn't matter. As you can see, these Marines are a little aggressive. They don't care if they die. They're gonna stim and they're gonna shoot. Normally 1 Marine doesn't matter, but like after a certain amount of time, the damage kind of keeps stacking up. And all these Goliaths keep coming out of nowhere. I know that one was created right there in the factory we were trying to kill. But yeah, the main purpose of this attack is just to cut them off their supply and resources, as well as draining like some of the units. You also want to micro some of your battlecruisers, because some of them get a little too far forward and some of them aren't firing in the back. And the ones that are too far forward, you want to move back so that other battlecruisers can take the hits. And as you can see, this is why we put our ComSat station on key number 1, because whenever we need a scan, we got it right away. Yeah, there's the infamous EMP. We have 1 battlecruiser that can still fire, but we don't really need it right now.
Make it happen.
And this I just like to kill. I don't know why. I've always done this ever since I played this campaign. I just kill the whole line of supply depots. I don't think it actually cuts them off of anything, but yeah, it's cool to see all these battlecruisers fire. Plus, it attracts some of the enemy units. It'll attract definitely some of the Sons of Korhal units and Alpha Squadron units once in a while. And as long as they're attacking your battlecruiser and not your base while you're building up, that's a good thing. And I think Red Terran only has this 1 base. It doesn't have an expansion anywhere. So once we cut off the command center and all the SCVs, then we're good to go. Here in the second attack, after I repaired and got some more battlecruisers, I noticed 1 Alpha Squadron Goliath, one of the white Goliaths. And I thought, huh, that's a little interesting. I wonder what it's doing all the way out here. And see, we keep getting dropships from White Terran. Got ghosts. Something fishy's going on here. So I kind of hold off on the attack
Your forces
a little
are
bit,
under
and then I
attack.
notice this. It's like, oh no.
Take it slow.
There's a whole squadron of Goliaths and siege tanks coming our way, and our base, that part of the base isn't really the most heavily defended. Like, yeah, we got a battlecruiser, but
Receiving transmission.
yeah, we're still gonna take a bit of a beating. So we start making our way back, but they got aggressive with ghosts, and you saw 2 of the battlecruisers are locked down. And what that means is
Base is under attack.
they can take damage, but they can't do anything else. They're just sitting there as targets. I start losing some SCV, so I get scared. I try to repair the bunker, but nope, it's too late.
Hailing frequencies open.
Your forces are under
And
attack.
yeah, this ghost, he just does not give up. He uses all his energy to try and kill that one battlecruiser.
Set a course.
And
Nuclear
on top of
launch
that attack,
detected.
they also want to nuke us again.
All crews reporting.
But yeah, we managed to repel the attack at the cost of our frontline defense in this area.
Receiving
That's okay.
transmission.
We got battlecruisers, we'll just repair real quick, build up like maybe
All crews
2 bunkers again, and we'll be fine.
set a course.
It won't take us that long. So yeah, once everything's nice and reinforced,
Engage.
we can just push forward to where we were and start making our way towards the ion cannon. Here you can see I just moved back to the base for a little bit to try and get a siege tank
Frequencies
in position, and we got EMP'd. So we have 1 more battlecruiser
Take it
that can
slow.
use his Yamato cannon.
Engage. Good day.
But unfortunately, I hesitate here because I see all these dropships, and I don't want to get most of the battlecruisers locked down by the ghost. But the final one gets EMP'd, so it's like, all right, you know what? That makes our job a whole lot easier. Just
Take it slow.
A, move forward and click. I don't think they can kill all these battlecruisers. Some of them are damaged, yeah, but
Make it happen.
battlecruisers. What are Marines and missile turrets going to do against this many?
Set a course.
If they had the ghost, then I'd be worried.
Take it slow.
Because they can lock it down and it's like, okay, well this guy's not firing, he's just taking hits. And some of these units aren't even doing anything to us, like fire bats and vultures, we don't care.
Engage.
So yeah, if you go with this strategy, this mission's pretty easy.
Make it happen.
You have to go on the right side though, or sorry, left side, because if you try and attack the left side to get up there,
Receiving
yeah, Alpha Squadron's not messing around. You're not gonna go anywhere. You're just gonna lose all your battlecruisers. And yeah, that was the final Terran mission. We have made it out. Get ready for one final cinematic, which is a pretty cool cinematic. But yeah, you did it.
Fellow Terrans, I come to you in the wake of recent events to issue a call to reason. Let no human deny the perils of our time. While we battle one another, divided by the petty strife of our common history, the tide of a greater conflict is turning against us, threatening to destroy all that we have accomplished. It is time for us as nations and as individuals to set aside our long-standing feuds and unite. The tides of an unwinnable war are upon us, and we must seek refuge upon higher ground lest we be swept away by the flood. The confederacy is no more. Whatever semblance of unity and protection it once provided is a phantom, a memory. With our enemies left unchecked, who will you turn to for protection? The devastation wrought by the alien invaders is self-evident. We have seen our homes and communities destroyed by the calculated blows of the Protoss. We have seen firsthand our friends and loved ones consumed by the nightmare Zerg. Unprecedented and unimaginable though they may be, these are the signs of our time. The time has come, my fellow Terrans, to rally to a new banner. In unity
lies strength. Already many of the dissident factions have joined us. Out of the many, we shall forge an indivisible whole, capitulating only to a single throne. And from that throne, I
shall watch over you. From this day forward, let no human make war upon any other human. Let no Terran agency conspire against this new beginning. And let no man consort with alien powers. And to all the enemies of humanity, seek not to bar our way, for we shall win through, no matter the cost.
And yeah, that was it. That was episode 1, Terran. So now we get to go to the Protoss episode, right? Wait. Guess what we gotta play next? Friggin' Zerg. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.